Okay, thank you very much. You pronounced it very well. Thank you. My name is Snežana Bošković. I'm very happy to be here today with you, even though I'm at my work today and being very busy. But still, it is my honor, and I'm very proud that I can contribute to this amazing event. So again, thank you, WomenAscension and Maheen and all of other associates that you invited me to participate today. And thank you all other speakers for their patience and contributions. So we can start. If you agree, I would tell you a little bit about myself, and then I will share with you my thoughts and opinion on the topic, how women leaders collaboration impacted the success of my own, I would say, personal and professional development. So I would like to share with all of you the link to my LinkedIn profile. So I would be very happy if we can connect. With some of you I am, but with some of you not. So please just feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay, so I come from Serbia. It is the country consisting of 9 million of people in southeast of Europe, neighboring Croatia, Bosnia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Northern Republic of Macedonia, and Montenegro. My profession is today I work as a people and culture manager in the software development company, and I am in this industry for 6 years now, mostly working on the position of human resources department manager, lead of department, and as you can hear, my position is quite responsible. Before software development industry, I was working in civil society sector, but also in public service, mostly dealing with people, working with people, managing team, events, and also working in the field of education, in personal and professional development of individuals and teams. My formal education is, let's say, connected with pedagogy, psychology, and communicology. And when I was quite younger, I had that kind of possibility and luck to finish university in my own country, but then to gain scholarship and to enter Jönköping University in Sweden. So that's a little bit about myself. I have almost 47 years old now, and I have a daughter which is almost 15. So in my everyday practice, in my everyday life, I have a chance to practice all pedagogy and psychology that I have learned. But as you know, being a parent can be very challenging. So that is also kind of a big experience for me. Oops. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So why did I choose the fifth question, which is, has women leaders collaboration impacted on the successful of my own business? Because somehow maybe 10 years from now, in my somehow adult period, I realized how happy I was to meet very great women in my life. And when I was younger, I didn't have that kind of chance and possibility. And that's why I see my role to share experience with other women, because somehow we rarely do that. You know, and the most of you talked about the women solidarity and women power, women sharing And I myself felt a lot of benefits of that, and that's why I want to talk about this topic. I would like also to thank Lydie for sharing the movie Hidden Figures, which is my favorite one. So I would really recommend to all of you participants to take a look at that movie. It's really, really amazing. And it's telling us about how women were courageous and brave in the past, and there is so much that we can learn from them. So what is my point? Let's say maybe 7 years ago, I met a woman who influenced my path very much. She was really successful. She was really, let's say, self-confident. She had really big self-esteem. And first of all, she was very successful in working at the university and being a very important professor. But why was she different regarding every other successful woman that I met so far? She was ready to share her experience. She was ready to share her knowledge. She talked about her fears, her challenges, her path, her career very openly. So she was kind of demystifying all that success. Because I have a feeling that we actually rarely speak about our fears, our challenges, and obstacles that we have at our path. Because when you, for example, look at my profile, look at my CV, you just see a lot of work, a lot of good positions. But actually, if I don't share with you my experience and the things that I went through, you don't know how my path was. So, for example, I can say that it was really hard. I had to do quite a lot. I was quite alone on that path, and meeting adult women who wanted to share experience and knowledge helped me very much to become who am I today. Especially the women in their 40s and in their 50s. I find them very wise. I find them very clever, and they have kind of specific calmness and let's say a lot of knowledge and life experience that helped me to see my life from different perspective. Also, they taught me to talk about my own mistakes, which I think it's a kind of a taboo. You know, we don't speak much about our mistakes and the things that we didn't done well, because it's not so, let's say, acceptable from other people that you can be successful and can make mistakes, which I think it's a crucial part of your development. But if we talk about our mistakes, if we talk about our challenges, that we become even more stronger and more powerful. So I would like you all to think about vulnerability, and that is not being vulnerable, being sensitive, because we are all women, which doesn't mean that we are weaker, but we have our own personal traits that we carry with us. So vulnerability can be a quite good power of leadership. Being sensitive, being open to talk about your own challenges, fears, and mistakes, I think can open other people to you and can give you more than you ever think it will bring to you. So these days, I work a lot with women. I like to work with young women because in my, let's say, youth, when you are young, you know, you think you know everything, you can do everything, and you hardly ask for help. But I would like myself that I knew these things earlier, that I was much more open to other women, especially to women with experience, to ask for help, to ask questions, and to listen more than speak. So I think I already break my slot. I didn't want to give you a lecture, but just maybe to open some questions that can inspire you to, I don't know, make your own conclusions and think about the women that you have in your own surroundings.